And then 2 seconds. Vamp.
Welcome to WarioWare. We're about to play Wario.
Speaking of which, holy shit, am I excited about the fucking fact that Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games are on the Switch now.
I know!
I cannot contain my excitement.
I heard the Game Boy Color ping, and I was like... my childhood that brought me back. And the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Oh, you sent me a link. I need to send this to my brother.
Yeah. His brother doesn't... Well, I don't know if you want me to say this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, his brother doesn't believe that J.K. Rowling is a TERF.
Oh no, why not? She's not shy about it.
Because he doesn't look.
It's kind of everywhere. I think she straight up was like, yay, pay me more so I can keep doing these things.
Yeah, I think she was basically like... I forget. It's like, well, my money speaks differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, well, I'm just going to donate all my money to, anti-trans stuff, so...
Yep.
You declare that I'm guilty. I can't be guilty. Guilty of what?
Guilty.
I need to do
Case closed. Yep. Wrap it up. Stream over.
We're done now.
Yep.
Be Mooney?
We're out of here.
Mooney.
Yeah, it's Bryce.
Bryce. Oh, what's up, Bryce?
Hello.
What's up?
We hate this jury.
I have to eat a cookie because it's here. So no one judge me.
Nobody judging.
Nobody
judging.
Thank you. Because I've
been very curious about these.
I just freaking...
Have you never had this brand?
Milk?
I don't think so.
I went to the store in LA.
Lucky. Their main one's in New York, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Han and I, we walked like 2 miles to get to the store in LA from the hotel, and
sponsored by.
They really enjoyed it.
If they want to sponsor us,
they really enjoyed it.
Send us on a trip to Milk.
I thought it was...
Because their cookies are amazing.
It was a little too sweet for me.
Wow.
I thought it was interesting because, the packaging. Plus, it felt really light, so I'm like, how many cookies are in there?
4.
Yeah, you're damn right it's 4.
One for each of us.
Yep.
And then Christian.
I think each bag comes with 2.
Oh, okay.
But,
okay.
They have all these other fun flavors. I think there's an episode on
They have
Netflix.
Wild flavors.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
I saw another. Okay.
There's like a cereal bar one. I'm trying to think of other ones. But there's a episode on Netflix. I don't remember the show. It's some show where they interview famous chefs. And they grab the girl who makes milk cookies. Ooh. And she shows you her thing. And she's like a genius when it comes to baking. Like how she explains the science behind it is really cool.
That's how I feel about, there's this cooking show called, competition show called Big Brunch.
Straight out of Boston.
It's out of Boston. Hey, what's up, Ray?
Hey.
We got Ray in the chat.
Howdy,
team.
Big Brunch, where one of the contestants she's basically a baker, but biscuits that she makes are like thick, and you can see the flakes, and it's like they look amazing. Nice. They look so good. Like I'm like, she's a genius.
Yeah, Bryce, see, that's not even cooking. That's actual
Rules
science.
Manager.
Like they're just chemists.
Mm-hmm.
Add new.
See, it smells good.
It does smell good.
B.
Smells like.
It's confetti, but not. It's sweeter than that.
Sweeter than confetti. A little like, I don't know, Fruit Loopy-ish?
It is kind of Fruit Loop. It's
right?
almost like if you took one big sprinkle. Mm. Like it's just the smell of a sprinkle.
Yeah. I can smell a little artificialness
I think
as well, but that's fine.
Definitely. Oh, I can't split them apart.
Okay. Bryce, type something else in chat in 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah, how do we sound, too?
Oh, yeah, also let us know how we sound. I should probably start the game up. Sorry, I was too busy playing. Wario! Fucking love Wario.
I believe. I think they're making their way through the consoles. I believe in a Twilight Princess and Wind Waker.
I also believe.
Guaranteed they're going to do GameCube games, but they're going to force you to use a GameCube controller.
What? Why?
I'm into it. I want in.
I'd still do it.
I want my GameCube controller back.
What?
I mean, they're going to come out with
a GameCube. You do
controller.
indeed sound. Does it sound fine?
GameCube game.
Oh, what am I doing? This is the wrong thing.
Wasn't there one GameCube game they're bringing over that I saw in the Direct? Or am I just making things up?
They're bringing...
Metroid.
Oh, yeah, it's on there now.
Yeah.
It's on there right now. Guess who was playing it this morning? Jeremy. He was like, I got to work from home today.
Oh, wow.
I wish I were so lucky.
They didn't show Leighton long enough.
I know. You didn't get a sense of what Leighton was.
Mm-mm.
But Ghost Trick really good.
Yeah, so Ghost Trick looked cool.
Ghost Trick was so good. Everyone played Ghost Trick. It's a good puzzle game.
Okay, I'm down.
It's a really good puzzle game with really good mechanics. I don't know how it's going to play on the Switch version because it really used the DS Touch feature.
I think it'll use Touch, or you'll have your Joy-Con do the thing
maybe.
on screen.
Oh, maybe.
Interesting.
Guest mic
good,
could go up a
great
bit.
Story.
Well, there is
very
only
neat,
guest
happy
mic.
ending.
This mic does nothing.
It's very satisfying.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Ghost Trick.
I can
Is that
turn it
out
up,
yet or
but
coming
it's
out?
loud.
Coming out.
I'm
Sweet.
loud.
Plus,
Here.
I really love like good pixelated like pixel art.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3D pixel art, which I love.
Ooh. I don't remember seeing that. Ew.
I'm sorry, I'm fixing it. Okay.
I don't remember seeing it. I need to rewatch the direct because I was watching someone else stream it after the fact. Because I was watching it, then I went into. It was like my client started at 2 p.m. So I was watching them get ready for the stream, and then I had to go do it, and then you guys were messaging on my watch, and I was like, "What is happening?" And then I went home and I watched it.
I was watching it at work, but then I kept getting distracted because people were talking to me. I was coming in, whatever. So I was like, "Fuck, stop talking to me! Stop it! I'm busy alone. I'm busy not doing work."
I'm like significantly louder than them on a regular, so I try and sit as far back from the mic as humanly possible.
And then I watched it again. I'm gonna put this here for now.
Okay, yeah. Try not to crinkle your wrapper.
Oh,
This mic will pick up all the crinkling.
Sorry, I already crinkled it.
Okay.
Crinkle. Where'd my wrapper go? I want to crinkle it too.
I think you guys ate the same cookie.
No, we
Wasn't there two
No.
in a packet?
Yeah, we had
Mine fell.
a
See?
packet each. We're not animal.
Crinkle.
No Ouija ASMR. We don't do that on this channel.
Yeah, we do.
No.
Hello.
No, we don't.
Welcome to the Ouija ASMR experience.
Okay, team.
It's just you brushing your beard.
That's right. Yeah, where's the brushing? Where's the Ouija ASMR goal?
No. Dude, people don't want that, right? I still have to do my stretch goal from last year. Play unpacking. Badly.
Oh. Why haven't you played it?
I just haven't had time.
How do you play unpacking badly?
You have me play it.
But it makes you correct.
I mean, you
have
can
to put
clear.
it in the right spot.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna turn that mode off. You can turn that
Oh yeah,
mode
you
off.
can.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because you can clearly see I'm an expert packer.
Yeah. I actually think you played great.
Oh no.
I mean, there's some items you definitely like. I don't know what this is. I'm not sure what this is.
Or
I mean,
where it's
that's
supposed to go.
that's normal, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
It's a little too
yeah.
much like real life. Like they're running out of space in the closet,
Oh,
and they've got like
yeah.
40 more items of clothing. And you're
Or you
like,
wanted to hang those
You're like, what am I
things,
gonna
but
do?
they won't all fit, so you have to
Right.
be like, which ones do I want to hold and which ones do I want to hang? Like,
It's a little too real.
yeah.
Okay. So, where were we?
We are about to change these jurors' minds because we're putting them on the spot.
Oh yeah.
We've busted out the archaic thing of
Practice of
challenging jurors, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
For the defense basically gets the chance to change the jurors' minds or challenge why they came to their conclusion. And we're in the midst of that.
And
We're just
what about the
beginning.
trial itself?
The trial's shit. Trial's just bad.
bad all around.
Just bad. They gave up on us so quick. Everything's pointing to our man, our prospector. The Dracula's gonna suck our blood.
Oh yeah,
want
that's right.
to
We got
I
Dracula.
want to drink your blood. I made Christian do a Transylvania accent. I made him say, "I want to eat your burrito."
I want to eat your burrito.
Yes.
Burrito. Okay, if I remember, man was killed inside of a.
Oh, that's what you wanted to know.
Yeah, you go for it.
A guy who owed debts to our prospector was stabbed inside of a London carriage that has the ability to seat people on top as well. So the witnesses were people who were sitting on top that could see down a window and supposedly watched this stabbing happen. But they were all indebted to that man as well.
That is something that we did find out.
And the driver of the carriage says he saw it, though that doesn't make any sense, because how could he have seen it?
Because he was the driver.
Because he was the driver.
On the road, sir.
And our guys claims he was sleeping.
And, yeah, so our guy was sleeping, and we found it, or he was found inside with a knife in his chest.
Bloody gloves.
Bloody gloves. And we also found a compartment, a hidden compartment inside of the carriage where 100% a human was in that.
Yeah.
Which human? We don't know. But I'm sure that a human was in it.
I agree.
So now we're questioning the jurors. I don't know what this... Should we go through it? Should we read it? Because I don't remember what they... Okay, so...
Yeah.
we haven't even looked at it, so...
well, we heard all of these lines, but we did that last time.
Oh, I see.
I think we should go through it real quick.
Oh, yeah, just to familiarize ourselves again.
There was no one else inside the carriage at the time, so it must have been him.
I trust the driver. He has an excellent memory, it seems. 4 passengers with fares totaling 20 pence.
He stuck the chap next to him just like this. Brazen, I must say. Absolutely brazen.
Oh, he is the prospector's nephew.
I swear this man with the knife definitely killed him, right?
Yeah, totally.
He 100% killed him. I have simply typed and collated all the statements that thus far, and drawn the logical conclusion.
You can trust the guild. Fair fries?
Fair fares.
Fares are our motto. We haven't raised prices but 4 pence for years.
The scoundrel stabbing that poor man on the floor. It beggars belief.
Wait. That's wrong.
Yeah.
He didn't stab him
No,
on the
he
floor,
didn't
right?
stab him
He
on the
stabbed
floor.
him
No, he stabbed him while he was sitting.
while he was sitting on the chest. Is that the one we should...
No, because the old man, the cab driver, also said stabbed him on the floor. That's why she's getting that. But I don't think we ever got to contradict it.
Why is he stood up then?
Oh, he definitely was stabbed while sitting. I think it's just inconsistencies in the thing. Because, yeah. But the old man said, because when we pressed him, he said, I saw him standing over him while he was on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not true.
Should we press everybody?
Yeah.
Do we lose anything
We
from pressing
always-
everybody? Okay.
I think so.
Give it a try. We have 5 tries.
Hold it.
Certainly, the testimonies we've heard suggest the victim, Mr. Gilded, were alone. Oh, the victim and Mr. Gilded were alone inside the carriage. Precisely my point. Precisely my point. But, could there be some other explanation? Something we haven't considered yet? Such as... Renosuke, please, my dude. What the fuck? Perhaps that's something we could work out together.
Are we 12 angry men in this?
Dude, 100%. Now listen here, maybe you don't know how things work around here because you're from foreign climes.
Okay.
But we're here to inform our opinions as individuals,
Right.
and I have.
Right.
Ugh.
Oh dear. He doesn't appear to be in the mood to consider an alternative point of view, does he?
No, I'm gonna have to pit the jurors against one another, like Susato said. Finding contradictions in these 6 people's assertions is the only way I'm gonna be able to succeed. So, yeah, it's just press them. Like,
I'm not sure.
do we? I mean, we don't lose anything from pressing
You
everybody.
always press.
Okay.
You know the game.
Okay, Amy.
Come on.
Look, I'm jaded from the time that you pressed a clown, and then every time he go off on a tangent, you get whipped.
Well,
So-
usually they'll let you know when it's gonna be a
There is a case in the second game where you cross-examine a clown, but if you press on the wrong statement, he goes into like different tangents, and it delays the court, so they give you penalties.
So the judge is like, stop.
Oh.
All right. But does this ability to recall his taking that night really tell us how trustworthy the man is?
I manage all his lordship's cash affairs, so I'm very particular when it comes to accounts.
I see.
A single penny can mean the difference between life and death, after all, can't it?
That's a saying in your country?
My point is, a man who minds his figures is a man you can trust. Those of us in service will swear to that, sir.
I feel like those of us in service would be like, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Does that bench really need more polishing?
So, if the good driver says he saw Mr. McGilded in the act, I don't doubt him. The only task left to do today is disposing of the rubbish.
Now wait a minute. One other juror mentioned something about money, I think.
Now would be a very good time to listen carefully to the jurors' statements again, Mr. Naruhodo. If you notice an inconsistency in what two different jurors are saying.
I should expose it by pitting them against one another. Yes, let's see if I can do that. Yes. Okay, so who was the one who... Not this person. He talks about money. Haven't raised our prices.
Oh, above 4 pence. Isn't it above 4 pence is what she's saying?
Yeah.
So then that would be...
So Pit. Hit X to Pit.
Oh, interesting.
Against
this is
her.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Pit.
Objection.
Those two statements clearly contradict each other. They do? Explain yourself, counsel.
Me? Oh dear. What have I said?
I swear on Silverblaze's mane and name, I haven't had the first idea of what you're talking about.
I like how you're pinned against yourself.
He's walking! This is the one I saw! This is the only spoiler in the whole game that I saw is the fact that he walks.
It's cool. He looks good.
It's fucking dope. Let's go.
We've come so far in Ace Attorney games from just moving still images.
That's fucking so sick.
I really do.
According to the group's testimony we've heard so far, there were 4 passengers on the omnibus on the night of question. And according to the coachman, Mr. Beppo, right? His name's Mr. Beppo? Beppo the Clown? Buca de Beppo?
Yeah, Buca de Beppo.
Yep.
Do you remember that salad at Buca de Beppo? It was like this big?
It's huge.
Yeah.
Their food is huge.
Yeah.
It's good though.
It was good.
He took 20 pence in fare. That was a fun night. Quite right. I have those prices detailed neatly here in front of me. And juror number 5 just told us the following. The fare for the omnibus is always 4 pence.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, that it is. A fair and convenient single price. Just the way London's carriages should be operated.
But that doesn't add up at all. In fact, that leaves a glaring discrepancy in the facts.
Why, man? Why?
4 passengers paying 4 pence each if you do the multiplication.
Math, people, math.
Yeah.
It would be 16 pence.
Oh.
Exactly. As I said, it doesn't add up. The figures are different. By 4 pence, in fact.
Yeah, you touched that sword. He's all...
Oh, he just leaning his hand on it.
Yep.
Or precisely 1 person's fare. 1 person's fare?
Oh, they're short a person's fare. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes. In other words, the omnibus that night, it's distinctly possible there was another passenger we've heard nothing about. Good gracious. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Cameron, this can't be right. The coachmen of the guild are good, honest men. One and all, trustworthiness is our watchword.
The figures your coachman claims most certainly do not add up. Your watchword, good sir, is a fallacy.
I beg your pardon.
No, we pitted them. Mr. Guildmaster, I think you ought to consider what if this trial were to end now. The news would surely spread all over London. Oh my god, we're being angry now. The news that one of your coachmen tried to hide the fact that he let nefarious characters ride his omnibus.
All right then, how do I make it so this miserable trial doesn't end?
Love it.
Well, according to my book here, you simply launch a ball of fire into the innocent side of the set of scales, obviously.
Obviously.
You just throw just the ball.
Simply launch the fire.
Just simply launch it.
You know, just launch it.
Yep.
Hold your horses there, coachman. We were all in agreement. Why do you have to...
Wait till I get my hands on you, Beppo.
Yeah, we did! Whoop, whoop.
Hey.
So now does the thing continue, or do we have to pit them all? They all have to be...
I think we have to switch some more of them.
This is very irritating.
I like when he goes over his nose. It does a little boing.
Does it do a point? I can't see it from here.
Begging your pardon, sir. I'm going to do the same.
Boop. Boop. Yes!
Yeah, let's go.
We on the good bench now.
For the love of Mike. Who's Mike?
For the love of Mike! Not you as well!
A penny can be the difference between a smile and a tear, after all. I certainly can't put my trust in someone who doesn't follow my exacting standards in financial matters.
Oh, really?
I, for one, think it's only proper that we hear from the witnesses again. Oh, well done, Mr. Naruhodo. You did it.
That was cute.
So cute.
That was very cute.
My girl.
If we can manage to change 2 more jurors' minds, if we can force the trial to continue.
So we don't have to change all of their minds, just a majority.
Majority, yeah.
2 more. Actually, there is something else that's bothering me about a couple of their assertions.
Their assertions.
You got it.
Then that's where you must strike next.
So I need to pit 2 more jurors against each other and show them that there's another contradiction in their assertion.
Exactly. You can do it.
It's like you heard my thoughts. Well,
right? Those are supposed to be...
Yeah, I know, his internal. Well, the scales of justice have shifted, but they're still heavy. They still weigh heavy on the side of guilt. Counsel, you have the floor again. Continue with your summation examination. Okay, so...
What does the top hat guy say? Like,
Top
what's
hat.
his thing again? I forget. There was no one else inside the carriage at the time, so it had to have been him.
I'm changing to leaning to innocent. I should like... Oh, we can't even press that. Okay,
No, 'cause
yeah, she's done.
She's done, yeah.
Stuck the chap next to him. Okay. Okay, that... She's literally out of the question because there's nothing I can do here.
Yeah.
Okay. Stabbing and stabbing?
Yeah, maybe.
Stabbing that poor man on the floor, and this one was
What
right
is-
next to him.
What does he say?
Oh.
Oh yeah, stabbing the man next to him. Yeah, just like this.
This man is his fucking scary ass dead eyes. Okay. You would
Let's
pit him?
Pit him.
Pit
Let's
him.
do it.
Objection!
As he stabs her.
Yeah.
Before I forget, so I also remind you, we should talk about if we want to watch Last of Us tomorrow.
Yeah.
But afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And where?
I'm in. Those 2 statements are completely contradictory. What? What? Explain, counsel, post-haste.
Oh, dearie me. I was only knitting a jumper for my other half.
Oh.
what's all this? I can't. What can you?
You're gonna have to go between the two. That's
all
awesome.
This claptrap. What does contradictory even
Just
mean?
think rich white
you?
boy.
I know. What is that? What is all this claptrap?
Okay.
What does contradictory even mean? I ask you.
Okay.
There we go. Finally, not Southern.
We've heard from more than one witness that they allegedly saw the actual moment when the defendant stabbed the victim. Now, out of curiosity, juror number 3.
What? Can't you see that I'm busy here?
He's trying to grab his knife. How? Huh?
No, I was just gonna say he's destroying government property.
Yeah. He stabbed the desk. I mean, he's like. How would you say the defendant stabbed the victim? What sort of motion was it?
Huh? Want to test me, do you?
Yeah.
It was like this. Stuck the fellow next to him without even getting up. Just like the prim banker said.
Yes, that was Mr. Fairplay's testimony. Quite true. Now then, juror number 6.
Oh, is that me, is it? What can I do for you, young man?
How would you say the defendant stabbed the victim, madam?
Oh, well, dear, as far as I understand it, it was like this. He stabbed the poor man after he collapsed on the floor. The coachman said so.
Now, don't move. Take a look at these 2 jurors. He stuck the fellow next to him without even getting up. And he stabbed the poor man after he collapsed on the floor. Well, I never They're stabbing in totally different directions.
Oh, what?
Bless my stitches! What a muddle!
What this tells us is that there's a strong possibility that one of the witnesses isn't telling the truth.
Oh. But why? Why the dickens would they lie?
I don't know that yet, but what I do know is that if the trial ends at this point, we may never find out. We may never know the real truth. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, can you really let that happen in all good conscience?
Sounding like a lawyer.
Lies, you say? Oh, dearie me. I can't abide people telling lies.
Blink.
Just one of them accidentally just goes in the middle. Like,
The scales.
I don't believe it.
Wait, did it just happen that the both of you had to
Yeah.
do both parts of the
Yeah.
Yes! Yes. That's good. I'm happy about that. That's good. Wait. Now hear this. I forgot his voice.
You had to cough.
I forgot his yeah. Now hear this, my fellow jurors. I warn you, you cannot listen to this man. Look at him in his black suit. He's clearly some devious Eastern sorcerer using magic on us all.
Yep.
If I could use magic, you really think I'd be putting myself through all this? Answer me this, Dark Jinx. Huh? Me? Yuck. What exactly is the problem? What if the 2 witnesses have slightly different recollection of events? What of it? Let's say the Shylock did stab the victim as he sat next to him on the omnibus, and this young dandy saw him do it. And now let's say the victim collapsed on the floor, and then Shylock stabbed him again, and this old lady saw him do it. Well, wants to say it didn't happen like that,
Who are you calling a dandy, sir? Why I should take this knife to you?
Somebody take
Stick
this man's
him.
knife away.
Yeah, please take this man's knife away.
Who are you calling old? Why, I should take this needle to you.
Oh shit. They both want to kill number 1. Oh, they're ready to kill each other now. Yep. But could the foreman of the jury be right?
No.
Did the 2 witnesses see 2 different moments of the same crime?
It's out of the question. There's 1 stab wound. And the picture shows him still sitting.
Single stab.
Stabbed once in the abdomen with a knife.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, Mr. Foreman. What is it, you dark jinx? Come out with it. Slam! What you're suggesting is impossible. It's out of the question. What are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about, man?
How can you possibly say that? You do realize that I'm only doing my job. As a foreman of the jury, I have responsibility to steer everyone in the right direction. Where's your evidence, man? We want to see it. I say 2 witnesses saw 2 different moments of the same crime. If you say that's out of the question, show me proof.
What's right here? Throws it in your face.
Looks like the only way I'm going to convince him is to present something that he can't dismiss. Some irrefutable hard evidence. As you wish. What? I'll give you the proof. It's out of the question that 2 witnesses saw 2 different moments of the same crime because proven by
The autopsy report.
autopsy report.
Nice.
Take that! This is the victim's autopsy report. According to what written here, Mr. Mason was stabbed in the abdomen.
I forgot it was my dad.
Yep. Poor Bob.
Yeah, poor Bob.
Only once. Yeah, only once. Slam. It's quite simple. The victim was stabbed precisely 1 time. Which means the witnesses can't possibly have seen it to happen 2 different times.
Oh, yeah. All right. I concede defeat.
Where's his knife?
It's gone.
Boop.
Majority.
Hell yeah.
Wait. That means 4 jurors are now leaning to not guilty.
We've done it, Mr. Naruhodo.
We've won.
Woo! She's cute as fuck, man.
No,
Yeah.
I'm getting smitten.
I'm falling for it.
She judo through us and like, oh my
true.
god.
Very true.
What are you playing at, you dandy fool?
Shut your trap, sir. No one deceives me.
But we had a consensus.
I said shut your trap. I know a liar when I see one. And if the chap ever dares to cross the threshold of my shop, I'll take this razor-sharp blade and shave every last hair off his head. Why is
And then he cuts his
licking-
tongue and he
why
goes,
is
"Ugh."
licking it? I hate this so much.
Alright, leave this one. Please tell me he's a barber. Well, in a quite remarkable turn of events, the defense summation examination has flipped the balance of the scales of justice. The jurors now stand 2 for guilty and 4 for not guilty. Accordingly, there's no longer a large enough majority among the jury for me to abdicate. And the trial must continue. Oh, he's still licking it. It's like a Pokemon.
Like Gengar.
Yeah, exactly. Lick a tongue. I hereby ask the defense, prosecution, and witnesses to return to their places. And I call upon all of you to continue to pursue continue to pursue the truth. In pursuit of the truth. So, Lord Van Zykes, continue to substantiate the case for the prosecution, if you please.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
I believe.
We got alcohol. We can get you some. We gotta bring wine next time.
He's not drunk for this. I mean, I want to drink your blood.
We have to bring an exuberant amount of wine for Amy to drink.
Yeah, I need a goblet.
Yeah, you do.
Oh
shit!
I don't need a goblet.
You can't get a goblet anymore.
Not
Why
anymore.
would he pour it if he was gonna just break the cup? Oh, what the fuck?
Having savored the rich aroma of the carmine contents of this aloe chalice,
I hate this man.
it may seem crass to crush it to dust. Pray forgive the discourtesy.
Also, he crushed a glass
You sure
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
did.
into dust.
Maybe it's sugar glass, like they use in
In movies.
Yeah, in movies.
I've always wanted to break one of those over somebody's head.
Yeah.
That seems cool.
Or jump through it. Like,
Yeah. We should go to a place.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But there's a place.
I mean, they have those rooms where you just break shit.
Oh, I
Yeah,
want to do that.
in San Ho?
totally want
I want to just break.
Yeah, it's like
things.
$40 and they just have a bunch of shit in a
Worth.
room and you break it and you can bring your own stuff to break too.
Hell yeah. With like a baseball bat or
Yeah,
something.
baseball bat, golf
They-
clubs,
they
bunch of stuff.
provide
Let's go.
Things that won't snap or break.
Just go to Goodwill and just buy a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
I'm
break.
so down.
We should do that. Take cool photos in slow mo.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! We would have all new profile photos of us breaking shit.
I mean, they still have those photos of you guys golfing. Or
Those
those
are great.
those slow-mo videos of you guys golfing.
Those are fantastic shots,
Yeah.
and that was so much
Yeah, we
fun.
took good pictures.
Lord Van Zykes. Or is it cold in here, or is it just me?
There must be some toros in the atmosphere. Said Burr. As your antiquated tome no doubt says, the prosecution may not speak during a summation examination. So I honor the deathly silence and listen to the charade. It seems I overestimated the intelligence of the jury.
Ooh, I don't know if you're gonna get anyone on your
Holy
side
shit!
by insulting
You're all
them.
fucking morons. Forgot about that.
Well, no matter. There is nothing so hard to prove as a self-evident truth, it would seem. No. And why else would we grace the courtroom with our presence after all?
Oh, it zooms.
So, let us proceed to the next round of battle. Point!
Battle.
Oh, he took off his cape.
It's just in the middle of the courtroom now. Bring forth the witnesses once more.
He did the thing that Payne. So in the original game, Payne he takes his wig, like he takes his his toupee, and he throws it at you, and it's just stuck on your face.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no. Okay. What's the bet that it's this boy who did it?
Witnesses.
I don't know. I don't know who did it, to be honest. I can't tell.
I feel like.
I think they're all in on it.
Do you think that it's possible that we will... This is between you and me, because you know already. Do you think that we'll get another day to investigate? Because usually the second trial that they have in a game, in like any of the games, they do investigation and then trial. This one they're doing a trial first. But do you think we'll get to investigate and then go back to trial?
I don't think so.
So then whoever we have met already... Well, we know there's a fifth person there, right?
Yeah, I think the person who actually did the stabbing isn't here in the courtroom.
Okay, you don't think they're here?
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
But I do think they're all in on it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I trust you heard the summation examination we have had to endure.
Yes, sir. That I did, sir.
Of course I heard.
Oh, yes, sir. I heard it.
You, sir, on the end. The coachman. I believe it's Beppo, the clown. Yes, sir. My lord, sir. if it transpires that in your previous testimony, you were attempting to veil the presence of a 5th passenger on your omnibus, you will be found guilty of perjury. Are you serious? This is the first fucking case I've ever seen where somebody's actually
Held accountable.
held accountable to their actions.
Good.
Oh my god, this is huge. This blew my mind. This one line.
Usually
They're
they
not
can
gonna
lie
the
all
game.
the
There you
time.
go, capture that all for all eternity.
I hope it's the only time in this game that happens.
I'm gonna be so
I
sad.
mean, all the other times they can lie.
I'm gonna be so sad.
This one they can't.
I swear, in some of the games, they lie for 5 hours until
Yeah,
like the
believe.
one thing, and they're like, "Okay, I'll
that
tell the
happened
truth
in the
now."
first case too. I mean,
They lied for so
Inspector
long.
Hosonaga lied the entire time.
Oh, well, actually.
I stole half the evidence.
Yeah,
so-
I forgot. I took all of it home.
Yeah.
My house is just an evidence locker. You will be found guilty of perjury. Perjury. Perganet.
Perganity.
You are advised to bear that in mind, sir.
I wonder if anyone's used the Ouija board.
A WoW board.
The Woweg board, yeah.
You should contact them.
You're like, so.
Did you like the Ouija board that we left at your house?
Yeah, and they're like, we had to burn it.
They're like, fuck. Did I ever tell you guys that I gifted a Ouija board during my
No, why
Yeah.
would you gift one?
Huh? It was a white elephant,
Uh-huh.
and it's a white elephant where you like just put the person down and
Yes.
then everybody picks.
Yeah, and
So,
you switch it around.
At that time, Stranger Things was like the biggest thing ever.
Oh.
So I bought the Stranger Things Ouija board.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, and so I gifted it as a gift. And the person who got it, I guess, is pretty religious, and was like, I can't take this home or I have to burn it. And so somebody else took it. I don't know what happened to it, but like they were not happy with the fact that I did that.
mean, it's a Ouija board. I get some people don't like it.
I didn't realize that it was. I thought it was just a joke. It was like
like a gag gift.
It's a gag gift, yeah.
No, that stuff's serious.
Yeah,
It's cereal.
I guess so.
Some people cereal about it.
Yep.
Dio. Mio Dio? Mio Dio.
Oh, is he supposed to be Italian?
Yeah, is he supposed to be
Oh, then
Italian?
he's saying like, "Oh my God."
Okay. Now then, witnesses, I hereby call on you to testify before the court again. You will explain the various misgivings brought to our attention by the defense's summation examination. Witness testimony.
I look so angry.
Various misgivings. I only carried 4 passengers that night. I swear it, but
What? I, for one, was told I had to pay 5 pence for the bus.
He fiddled us on the fare, he did. And then I saw that blood-curdling sight as well. It's all too much.
I tell you, I saw Mick Gilded stabbing that man. Everything I said before stands.
Yes, he stabbed him. He did. I think so. Yes. You think so? You gotta be fucking. I will kill you, old man. Counsel, make sense of this for me, please. Yeah, because it doesn't fucking make sense.
The phantom 5th passenger, conjured into existence by my learned Eastern friend, never existed.
What? Conjured? We fucking. What?
The confusion has arisen from the coachman's sly little cousinage.
Oh.
Beppo, explain yourself.
I terribly sorry, Guildmaster.
The guild's fare is 4 pence across the board. You know that. Am I to understand that you've been overcharging our passengers by a penny a fare?
Ugh, it's so cold, and the last run of the day is half empty. You have been dishonest, coachman. He immediately shouldn't be able to testify.
No.
His testimony should be thrown out.
100%.
I am sorry.
You're a disgrace, Pipple. A disgrace.
I love your voice for this man.
Selfish actions have brought dishonor on the entire guild.
I love your voice for this man.
If I may, sir. I had to pay 10 pence on the bus just last week.
Oh, shit. 10 pence. What? 4 passengers at 5 pence each is, yes, 20 pence. I've done the arithmetic 10 times already, but I just can't make the result come out differently.
No, that figures. Well, it would seem that the one of aforementioned misgivings has already been explained. So, counsel for the defense, your cross-examination, if you please.
We've already had the pleasure of a protracted summation examination today. I see you intend to continue the parlor games.
Do you think that we're going to have to do it again?
On the jurors?
Yeah, in this case?
I don't think so. I hope not.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay. Right, it's not gonna say if they're... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Do I not get to... How do I look at others?
Oh, like look for their reactions?
Yeah.
Well, after you press them, then...
Oh, it's while pressing.
I think so.
Okay. So we're pressing all of them, yeah?
Sure.
Hold it!
So there were only 4 passengers on your carriage, but you didn't charge them the standard 4 pence fare? Is that right? It's impossible to make the last run of the day pay. Oh, so here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
But it'll let you know. When
Yeah, it'll pop up.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish that this was at the top of the screen and not in the way of his character model. But I guess it's so that your eyes are trained on it.
Yeah. It's easier for your eye to be like, oh, something was there.
Yeah. I was so cold and I could do... It was all I could do to stop myself from passing out. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm getting... chill blands just listening to you.
I'm guessing he feels cold.
I guess so, yeah.
It was terrible. I wanted to give myself a pat on the back for even keeping the bus running. Doesn't a dedicated coachman deserve an extra penny per passenger? You're digging a deeper hole for yourself here. If only there had been a 5th passenger on the omnibus that night, then we would have had another suspect. So nothing there was wrong?
Hold it!
Does that mean everyone on board that night paid 5 pence instead of 4?
Well, I paid 5 pence too, sir.
And I just told you that I did.
A flat fare of 5 pence across the board.
Maybe there was no extra person.
It's not something to be proud of.
The so-called discrepancy my learned friends identified was nothing of the sort.
Do you think somebody opened the ceiling hatch and threw a dagger inside?
I
Just with you.
mean,
Yeah. Shiv!
there could still be a person on board. I don't know.
I it's so strange because I'm trying to think about this in terms of gameplay. Like if there is a 5th person, excuse me, is he in the courtroom right now?
Maybe not.
Because we haven't seen anybody else.
Well, the lady with the goose in the first trial, she didn't come till the second half either. When
True.
we finally, we're like, there was another person.
There was another
there.
person, so we have to. I mean, once we prove that there's another person,
Then they maybe appear.
yeah.
much like the phantom killer you so desperately needed. It's gone, dead, buried.
I'd have been happy if I'd what? I'd have been happy if it had never existed in the first place.
If it had ever existed.
If it had ever existed.
Weird. He fiddled us on the fair, he did. And then I saw that blood-curdling sight as well. It's all too much.
Hold it! This blood-curdling sight, you mean the murder, I presume?
Yes, sir.
A loathsome sight. No one should have to witness the horror in the eyes of a man the moment his life is taken.
Oh, well, not exactly, sir.
What do you mean, not exactly?
I mean, I didn't actually see the exact moment the gent was stabbed.
I would have falcon punched this guy immediately.
Falcon punch.
Good gracious, really?
We have another witness who did, however, and the banker has already testified to it.
But Mr. First didn't actually see the point at which the victim was killed. That may turn out to be very significant.
I heard the banker gent next to me take a sharp intake of breath. See? That's when I looked through the glass. That's when I saw that horrible blade poking out from his belly, all covered in blood. Every time I see a knife now, I can't help screaming. Oh, even when I'm eating.
The juror has a fucking knife.
Yeah.
He's been stabbing the person next to him the whole time. Hold it! So you saw the defendant, Mr. McGilded, stabbing the victim, Mr. Mason. Every time it's Mr. Mason, I'm like, oh no, it's Bob. Who was sitting next to him?
That's what I said, isn't it?
It was bothering me before this was. It was bothering me before this was. I hate the wording of that. For just a brief moment, he hesitated before answering the question.
Anyway, there was only two of them inside the carriage, wasn't there? There's been much talk of a fifth passenger, but as of yet, zero evidence. Then what are we wasting all this time for, huh? It's black and white. The man's guilty.
Something about Mr. Fairplay's testimony just jars with me. I wish I could work out what it was. Yeah, yes, he stabbed him. Yes, he did. I think so, yes. I think so, yes. Hold it! Please never say I think so. Early, you testified that you saw the moment of when the defendant allegedly stabbed the victim, didn't you? Oh, yes, that's right. You said the victim was on the floor, described the assailant holding a knife like an axe pick grip.
An axe pick?
I suppose. I might have, yes, put the cart before the horse, maybe. What's this? Well, I'm quite sure about most of it. I was driving the horse when I heard the scream from the seats on the roof deck.
Oh, I expected that was me, sir. I lost the voice.
Then it turned. Wait, but then I turned around. Yes, I saw it through the skylight. The gentleman was on the floor and the knife was sticking out of his midriff. That's right, yes. The fellow holding the handle was the famous man, yes. So, in short, you didn't see the moment that the victim was actually stabbed. I really thought that I did, but when I go over it again in my head, no. I suppose I didn't actually see the precise moment of the stabbing, did I? Excuse me?
You good over there, bud?
Do we...
He looks agitated.
Do we continue the thing, or do we just go straight to him?
Yeah, go straight to him.
Okay.
Go.
Pursue?
Yeah.
Pursue.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me? Slam. Do you have something to say about this, Mr. Fair Play?
Now you listen to me. I know what you're thinking. He didn't really see the exact moment the fellow was stabbed. What are the chances of that? Huh? Oh, eh?
Are you asking me or telling me? He's getting flustered. Might be able to extract some new information from him if I answer him cleverly. Could he have just happened to see the exact moment of the crime was committed? Some days are like that.
Yeah,
You
just
know.
be like that sometimes.
Sometimes, you know.
It be what it be, Yugi.
I'm gonna just give... Hold on one second. Just gonna really quickly give that.
I don't think you have unlimited saves.
Huh? What do you mean unlimited? I saved it in the old file.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Well, which one are we picking?
No chance.
No chance.
No chance, no way. I won't say it.
I'm in, Lur. Well, it's a little hard to believe, certainly. Unless you spend your time peeping through skylights on top of the omnibus, that is. Peep!
I'm a respectable city banker. I'll have you know. And I know what I saw. I remembered it clear as a
Ballarat day. Ballarat?
Ballarat, I assume.
Ballarat.
It was a grim scene. I don't mind telling you.
Thank you, Mr. Fairplay.
Oh, excuse me if I was getting a little hot under the collar there, my lord.
I would ask that you supplement your testimony with a clear statement about exactly what you saw.
Oh, I can do that. All right. I'll tell you just how grim it was. Do you think I'd forget the sight of those blood-soaked hands after the butcher stabbed the man?
He was wearing gloves.
He was wearing gloves.
Hold it!
Blood soaked.
Well, perhaps soaked is laying it on a little thick, but anyway, there was definitely blood all over. Both of them were covered.
Oh.
Okay, that seems wrong. And you saw that from the roof? Through the skylight?
Well, the skylight's reasonably large, so I had a pretty good view. And there was a lamp on the inside of the carriage as well, so I'm sure of what I saw.
This banker's latest statement. I feel like there's something not quite right about it.
When you feel something doesn't add up, Mr. Naruhodo, that's when you should have a good look through the court record.
Not long ago, this trial very nearly came to an end. Somehow we've managed to keep our chances alive here. I can't waste this cross-examination. I have to use it to bring some new facts to light.
If you're not careful when you press these witnesses, the danger is that the jury will end up believing something unhelpful, as they did before.
I think that's a warning.
Maybe, but we can't let the fear of that happening stop us from uncovering new information.
Yes, you're so right.
I need to pay careful attention here. I don't want to miss even a flicker of a reaction among these witnesses.
Remember, if you happen to spot one of the witnesses reacting in a strange way, don't hesitate to pursue them as the reason.
I mean, that man, he ate his staff.
Yeah, he did eat it.
And he said something. I don't know what he said. He said, good gravy or something.
Yeah, good gravy. Can we press that or show him the gloves? I guess?
Yeah, we can show him the gloves. We pressed it already.
Oh, okay.
And he said that they were blood-soaked. He said
Both
that...
hands.
Yeah, he said both hands, so... Alright. Go?
Sure.
go.
Objection!
Blood-soaked hands.
Well, I admit soap might be laying on a little thick, but... But anyway, there was definitely blood. All of them. Both of them were covered in it.
Well, I'm very sorry to disagree, Mr. Fairplay, but that's more than a little peculiar.
What?
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 Here are the gloves worn by the defendant, Mr. McGilded, on the night of question.
Oh, yes. Right.
And there certainly does appear to be a sizable dark-colored stain here.
Sizable
dark-colored stain. But I'm sure you can clearly see. He's turning into, what's his name?
He is.
Kazuma!
Kazuma.
He's here!
Channeling the spirit of Kazuma.
It's only on the right glove.
Oh.
It's like a little hamster.
He is. He sure is.
In short, Mr. Fairplay, your testimony is inconsistent.
But, no. That can't be right.
So you're the liar here then?
Sounds like Beppo.
Yeah. That's right. You were quite clear about it. You said it was both hands.
Mr. Fairplay, if your last statement was a lie, it calls your entire testimony into question. You say you saw the moment that the victim was stabbed, but is that really the truth?
I...
Objection!
I was eating my stick.
It was a simple mistake. You can't justify accusing this man of lying. Yes, it wasn't both hands. It was only one. But the fact remains. The
His own
victim's
point.
blood was on the accused.
Objection!
I want to
Fancy
drink
point.
that blood.
No, Mr. Fairplay categorically stated that he saw blood all over both hands, which means there's a strong possibility that this witness was deliberately trying to mislead the court.
Why? I'm a city banker, for pity's sake. My word should be gold standard. I'm a general, not some gut snipe. Upstanding members of society don't provide
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't even know what that word was either.
Nope.
He was claiming to have he's claiming to have no reason to lie, but is that really the case?
No.
Hold on.
We got the book.
If we had some evidence to explain why Mr. Fairplay might be lying.
This is a lot of Ace Attorney. You're like, I know what it is. Let me do it.
Yeah. What is about? Present it. I know.
It could turn the tide in this trial completely.
I got you.
Something to show that this man has compelling reason to lie in his testimony.
I
have the evidence.
I got nothing.
Yeah, like up. I don't know.
Well, that was good. I got
My
another shot.
lord. Yes, counsel. Slam. The defense is ready to present evidence. By Jove, are you sure? Yes. Evidence that will clearly demonstrate why Mr. Fairplay had a reason to lie in his testimony. Very well. I hereby call on the defense to present its evidence. The evidence that demonstrates the motive for the witness's alleged deception of the court. I think it's the book, yeah?
Throw the book at him.
Book.
Throw the
Hope that's
book
not-
at him.
Just present it.
Yep.
Take that!
This is a list of debtors who owe money to Mr. McGilded.
Yes, a list of innocent victims crippled by the accused extortion.
The point is, among the names of these debtors is your name. Mr. Bruce Fairplay. What? Mr. Fairplay, are you currently indebted financially to the accused?
No, well, it's barely worthy of being called dead.
According to this ledger, you owe 20 guineas. Not an inconsiderable sum of money, wouldn't you say?
Well, what of it?
Let's suppose Mr. McGilded were to be found guilty of this murder, what would become of your debt in that case? These documents state that the loan agreement is forged between two individual parties. Therefore, the creditor, the defendant here, would be sentenced to capital punishment. All outstanding debts which would owed to him would be annulled. They would cease to exist.
Cease to exist?
Mr. Fairplay, is it not the case that you claimed in your testimony to have seen something that you never, in fact, saw? In a devious attempt to annul your debt of 20 guineas to the defendant? It's too many guinea pigs.
It is.
Guinea pig, that's why he's chewing on the
Yeah, I was
fingers.
gonna say he is a guinea
He's
pig.
part guinea pig. Order, order, order. Mr. Bruce Fairplay.
Yes, my lord.
My lord. Let me ask you again. And be aware that your answer may have most serious implications upon your future, sir. Did you, or did you not, see the precise moment in time at which the defendant is alleged to have thrust the knife into his victim? Your silence speaks volumes. You did not tell the truth in your testimony.
Alright, now let's not make a melodrama out of this.
What? You're literally doing that.
Yeah.
Perhaps I did. Overstate the truth a pinch.
A pinch?
But it makes no difference. I definitely remember seeing blood on Mr. McGilded hands. Both of them.
Objection!
And yet only one of the defendant's gloves, which we have here as evidence, are stained. Is stained.
So you keep saying.
I wonder if I might be allowed to speak, sir.
Go ahead, Mr. First.
Well, the thing is, I think I remember seeing it myself as it happens. What?
What did you fucking see? What did you see? Seeing what? Now I'm angry.
The blood, sir, on the assailant's hands. I think, yes. I'm almost sure that it was on both of his hands, not just one.
Okay, should we look through the book and make sure that his name's not in it, fucking?
We'll see.
That guy with the top hat looks like he's getting frisky with a shake weight. Oh my.
Okay.
Taylor. Not Taylor.
Taylor.
Taylor. Are you done with magic already?
Yeah, you guys done with magic, or are you like playing magic but you're on your phone?
No, he's home.
Oh.
Oh, are they done? Did he
He went home early.
study?
Yeah, he got to study. He's tired.
He and I are trying to work out some stuff for Sekiro.
Oh, yeah?
We're trying to work it out.
Eh?
I told him that his schedule is more important than mine, so we're working on it. Left every study.
Something.
Well, he's gonna pass the bar, and then he's gonna be the lawyer.
Right. Yep.
What? It would appear that we're gonna need further testimony from all you witnesses.
God.
This time, I would like to know precisely what you did and did not see. Do I make myself perfectly clear?
They're so nice in court. They're like, okay, well, you'll get another chance.
This guy should
I'd
be
like,
killed.
You're out of here.
This guy should be slaughtered, right?
Wow.
And then the other, he should be fired for sure. Maybe not killed, but fired.
Uh-huh. Maybe
that guy
not
should be
killed.
killed.
And then this guy should be thrown into jail.
Right. Yep.
And
You should be a judge.
in real life.
Yeah.
Mr. Naruhodo, this is good news. The course of the trial seems to have shifted slightly at last.
Yes. Yes. I might finally have a chance to turn things around here. This man should be... he shouldn't be here anymore. What the witnesses really saw.
There was blood on both hands of the assailant. I sincerely and distinctly remember that. However, I suppose you might say that I didn't see the exact moment the stabbing transpired, if that matters.
The exact moment.
If it matters.
That was a really good inflection there. I like that. That was good.
I remember seeing the knife, and I remember seeing both of the attackers' hands with blood on them.
I didn't actually see anything myself, not until I heard the scream.
Bam. Anyway, the fact remains, there can't have been anyone inside that carriage who we would all have seen.
That's wrong.
Wrong.
Right?
Well, lo and behold, in a truth of fact, not one of you has witnessed the crucial moment that the crime was perpetrated.
I apologize, my lord, but honestly, there was no one else inside the carriage, and the man's hands were covered in blood.
I want to know what the top of his cane is. Is it like a cracker?
I don't think it's anything.
You think it's part carrot?
He made it out of
He's
those,
he's part guinea, right?
those teething, that you give to babies.
Oh my god.
It's a little shaker.
Yeah. Like a binky.
Yeah.
That much incriminating evidence
does
is
say a
tantamount
lot.
to saying we saw the man do it.
That's really not what testimony is about.
Let us examine the interior of the omnibus once more. The victim's fresh blood is clearly visible on the seat, corroborating the witnesses' accounts.
Kinda.
In other words, there is no substantial nor significant change in the facts of the case.
You didn't even look inside of this fucking van. Smash.
Smash.
Very well. Your cross-examination, please, counsel. Yes, me lord. More work? Off I go then. Played too much Warcraft back in the day. Okay. Are we just pressing everything? Press everything. Go.
Hold it!
No, the evidence tells us otherwise. We have the gloves the defendant was wearing on the night of the question in the court record.
I'm well aware of that, sir. But nevertheless, I know what I saw and I stand by it. The man had blood on both of his hands.
He's defiant, even in the face of hard evidence. He's steadfastly refusing to admit that he might be mistaken about what he saw, but why?
Because he did see correctly, and it was someone else.
Your reasoning is that. One hand or two, the salient point remains unchanged. Minutes after the grim crime, the victim's blood dripped guiltily from the accused's fingers.
What if it was Pinocchio?
Pinocchio.
You guys see the Guillermo del Toro one yet?
Yeah, it's so good.
It's well worth your time.
Yeah?
Well worth your time. Get some tissues ready.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Did you
Hold it!
Shannon did. Profusely. Don't try to downplay this. Whether or not you saw the exact moment of the crime is a matter of fundamental importance as well, you know.
Yeah, but for crying out loud, we all know that no one else could possibly have done it. I was just trying to save us all some time.
You have a loan of 20 guineas outstanding to the defendant, don't you? Had you hoped for release yourself from the financial burden by ensuring the defendant was found guilty?
Well, that's not entirely not what I was hoping for. It's just lost a guinea or 10 when I backed the wrong horse and derby, that's all. I was gonna win it all back. There's a fixture this weekend, that's a sure thing.
Ha! Guinea or 10?
I'm a banker. No one bats an eye if I borrow a little spending money for the weekend.
Excuse me?
Whoa.
I just noticed that the judge has 2 braids
Ah,
on the side that have little bows on them.
cute. Slightly.
Yeah, I guess I kind of see it.
When he shook his head, it like wobbled.
I'll watch for it.
I think you may have revealed rather more about your character than you're bargaining for, sir.
These witness scruples are not on trial here. Proceed to the next witness.
Is that how it's supposed to work?
Hold it!
You definitely saw that too? Blood on both hands?
Yes, sir. I mean, I know what you're gonna say. Only one of Mr. McGilded's gloves has any signs of blood on it.
That's right.
The thing is, as far as I remember, sir, when I looked down and saw Mr. McGilded sitting beside the other fellow, I don't believe he was wearing any gloves, sir.
He wasn't wearing these gloves?
That's correct, sir. And I saw the blood on both his bare hands quite clearly.
It's true the dark covered stain on the dark leather gloves wouldn't have been easy to see.
I should point out that the police officer who apprehended the accused on the night in question
Oh, it's Hosonaga.
reported that there were no trace of blood on Mr. McGilded's glove.
There wasn't blood on his hands? This is puzzling indeed. This must be significant somehow. I'm sure of it. Alright, Beppo the Clown.
Hold it!
You didn't see anything? Oh, yes, sir. It is to say no, sir. I didn't. Very sorry about what I said before, sir. I'm very sorry, yes. It was very wrong of me to make up stories and to say I saw him stab the man. Wouldn't you agree, sir?
I know what you're insinuating, but I certainly wasn't making up stories.
Still, to say that you saw nothing isn't right either, is it? No, sir. I saw nothing at all. Mr. Beppo, you were driving your horse. At the very least, you must have enjoyed the good view of London streets, no? Ryunosuke. You deserve that. Oh, please, you didn't even see that. It was so cold that night, you see, all I could keep from passing out, sir. Yes, I had my head was barely frozen solid. Sorry.
It would seem prudent to avoid travel in the last omnibus service of London's cold winter nights. Beppo!
Hold it!
And everything you saw of this incident was through the skylight on the roof of the omnibus?
That's right. It was fiercely cold that night, but the glass wasn't frosted over.
Oh yes, I remember I was shivering. It was so bitter.
Which rather begs the question of why the pair of you were sitting on the roof deck in the first place.
Well, I don't know about this young fellow, but I couldn't enter the camp.
Oh? Oh? Why not?
Oh?
Oh?
It was locked from the inside. I tried knocking, but no one opened the door.
Was he dead already?
Probably.
It was locked?
That's right. And it's a public bus service, for pity's sake. That's not what I call fair play.
Yes, I had exactly the same experience. I tried knocking, but the gent inside just gestured at me to clear off. So I had no choice but to climb up to the roof deck and look down longingly into the warm cabin below.
So is he dead when you look down?
Well, I can assure you I wasn't just looking down. I was glaring long and hard. That's precisely why I can't tell you with absolute confidence that if there was anyone else at all in that cabin, I would have noticed. Unequivocal, I would say.
I'm not sure about these two witnesses.
Yeah.
Could they really have seen everything from inside the cabin through the skylight? We know that there's an extra, like...
Yeah, like a little hidey hole.
Yeah. I want to see something real quick. We go and look at the cabin.
Yeah. You can't see the other side.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they could see one side, right? Because if they're sitting here, the what's it called, sitting here, right?
Yeah.
This is where the or does he sit here? I think he
That's
sits
where
here.
the driver sits.
Yeah. But let's say if they sat here, they could only see down into the where the guy got stabbed and not the back area.
Right.
So should we say that they might not have been able to?
Yeah, I guess. Why not?
Allow me to confirm one thing, Mr. Fairplay. You were riding this omnibus and witnessed the events in the cabin through the skylight in the floor of the upper decks. Is that right?
That's right, yes.
In that case, there's a portion of the cabin interior that you would have been out of sight from you.
What?
By golly, really?
Really? Obviously, at this stage, we can't say for sure. Well, we can if you get up there.
Mm-hmm.
But the possibility cannot be denied. At the time of the incident, there could have been another passenger in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus.
Objection!
Enough hypothetical meandering, my Nipponese friend.
That's right. That's what he calls him.
The prosecution demands that you substantiate your claims. After all, the scene of the crime is here, in the flesh.
It's here.
Here.
Here. I can't do it.
Can't roll my R's either.
I'm trying.
I can't do it. Can you give us a tutorial? Makes my tongue itchy.
Yeah, same. It's like the weird vibrate.
Yeah.
Maybe try... Because I'm not moving my tongue.
Right.
I'm just breathing out enough so that the tongue flutters against the top of the roof of my mouth. Maybe move your tongue slowly up to the roof of your mouth until it's not quite touching. Slowly move it while blowing out.
You got it?
Oh?
No, I don't think so.
It's kind of like when you see a piece of paper, right? And you
totally.
blow against it and it flutters.
My tongue just doesn't.
Yeah. You
I
can
sound
feel it a little.
I sound like a dog.
But you can feel it a little, right?
Yeah, I can feel it.
No.
I can't elongate it. Oh no.
Nah.
I don't know.
Nada. No,
Nope.
I can't do it.
I don't know.
Well, lucky.
Very well. I will uphold the prosecution's demand.
What happens when your tongue gets closer to the roof? Does it just touch?
It vibrates.
It vibrates, but
Yeah,
it doesn't.
but it doesn't make a sound.
Yeah, it doesn't make a
just-
sound.
Like, I'm not moving my tongue. And it's slack, but I have it close, and it's on the ridge on the roof of my mouth. And it tickles because it's vibrating, but it's not making a sound.
What about fart? Like if you had the tip of your tongue fart? Because my tip of the tongue is. I had it.
Like that far back?
Okay, maybe. Like, definitely not where the teeth is.
No, it's more like throaty. Like I can go like I can fake it.
Yeah.
But that's like a throat purr. Tyler's saying
Terrible.
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 But it's so-
Terrible.
You can almost get it.
Yeah,
I can
you're
get one.
close,
I can
yeah.
get one.
But you can do the
Terrible.
machine gun sound too.
Yeah, I can do the.
Yeah, I can't do
I
that.
can do
that's
that.
the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It is.
No, because that's against the
100%
top of my
same thing.
teeth.
How do you do
I
that?
can't do
one?
that.
I can't do that one either.
It's the top of your teeth.
I've never met a guy who can't do that. I think it's from you guys playing guns as kids.
Mine is a sprinkler.
You know me.
Yeah, mine just.
I don't understand.
I have to shield from
Yeah.
the spit.
I don't understand. See, I would just do it against the. How do you do it against your teeth?
Yeah.
Just that you push your tongue against the front of your teeth and then breathe through your teeth.
That one I can't do.
Yeah. It doesn't work.
Can Tyler do it?
Oh yeah, he can do all of it.
Tyler, you can do. You
don't
can
know.
roll your R's
Can do
and
that.
you can
Really?
and you can do the machine
That
gun
one.
sound.
Yeah,
know
he
he can
shits
roll
on me
the
all
bars.
day with it.
Oh no.
He shits on you all
Yeah, 'cause he
day.
knows I can't do it.
Oh man.
He says I'm not a real Mexican.
Oh my god.
I can't roll my R's. I'll never speak Spanish for real.
Scrat.
He do
God.
be doing that.
You will identify the area of this cross-sectional plan of the omnibus.
What you need is to go to those like X-ray machines that.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
figure out what's wrong with me.
Like what shape? Not what's wrong with
What's
you.
the
but
shape of your
The
face?
shape of the the tongue,
Mm.
because it might be the shape of either the tongue or the mouth.
I think my tongue's too fat. Like it's too wide.
You got fat tongue?
I do.
PHAT.
Yeah.
I can do it if because I'm stretching my tongue to touch my teeth, and I can still do it. Because I've seen like an X-ray of this was going around Twitter, but it was like an X-ray of someone talking, and the things that
The
Oh,
tongue
yeah,
does?
it's
The
gnarly.
thing that the tongue does?
It's
It,
gross.
Yeah,
it,
that's
it
so
wiggles
weird.
and
Yeah.
wobbles.
So you need to see it.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to see what's going on in there.
Anyway.
Anyways,
sorry.
back to the case. Exactly. Where exactly in the omnibus are you suggesting that this potential extra passenger could have been situated? So they were sitting up here.
Yeah.
They looked down
Yeah, other side.
into here.
Yeah, other side.
So we're saying there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking inside. I think he poked out. I think he did like the hitman thing where he popped out of the thing, stabbed him, and then went back in.
Take that!
Both rows of seats. Both rows of seats on the roof. Both rows of seats on the roof face the direction of travel, whereas the seats in the enclosed cabin face each other. Which means the visible part of the cabin, which passengers on the roof deck can see through the skylight, is as I've drawn here. Ah. Duh. That's right, my lord. As you can see, my lord, the seat opposite the one on which the victim and his attacker were sitting is obscured from view. In other words, if someone had been sitting on that seat, it's quite possible that these witnesses would have been completely unaware of it. Yeah, but this motherfucker didn't collect the fare from it.
Which leads to believe he was already hiding in the hidey hole before.
It's quite possible some phantom was sitting there. You Nipponies have a forbidding habit of obscuring the truth with ambiguity.
What? I concur with the prosecution rejoinder. Rejoinder? Rejoinder?
Rejoinder.
Rejoinder? In British court of law, evidence is paramount. The evidence is in front of you. Get on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it proves that they couldn't see. It doesn't prove that there was another person.
Yeah, but it proves that
prove.
that is, unless you are able to put a name to this mysterious passenger whom you allude.
Can you, Mr. Naruto?
What if? It's always Hosonaga. What if the guy sitting next to the victim was in fact not him, was not our defendant,
Right.
but a guy dressed up as the defendant?
That could be possible. Why don't we ask the defendant if anyone else was in there?
That's a good fucking question.
The whole time?
Apparently.
Yeah, he got in and fell asleep.
I guess so.
But that makes
what
me
he
think.
says.
That's why I'm thinking like he was underneath,
Right.
but then he switched places.
Right.
He's just like, get out of here.
Yeah, you need to go.
Move.
Honestly, I don't know who could it have been. Who could have been in the other seat, which was out of sight from the witnesses on the roof deck?
I have an inkling.
Well,
I don't
hold
fucking
on.
know.
Let's look at the court record real quick. Who do we got?
Susato.
It's obviously Susato, right?
God damn it, Susato.
Obviously not. Magus.
Strong part. I forgot.
No.
Male strong parts. That's
Oh, a strong fart. Yeah.
Mr. Strong Part.
It can't be him because
No,
he
he's
was
dead.
clearly seen.
He's only 2 years
Couldn't
old.
be him. Couldn't be him.
Mr.
Couldn't be him.
Strongheart.
He looks like that.
Yeah. Woof. That's unfortunate.
I mean, he's like again
he's
like
well off.
well off. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has the access to the skincare routines.
100%.
I don't know if we have any evidence here.
Well, we could say that the defendant was sitting on the other side. I don't remember what his testimony was. Did he wake up and then go forward to stop the bleeding? Or did he do it to the side of him?
I don't know. Do we want to say that we think that he's on that side?
I don't know.
We can totally do that.
Okay.
I understand, my lord. The defense would like to put forward a name.
You are a fool. That response was a desperate attempt by a man who has no notion of his own limitations. A toast to hard lessons not yet learned.
So we definitely did it wrong, huh?
I guess so.
Let us not delay, counsel. The defense is still to name the passenger in the other seat. This could be it. This could be the chance that I've been waiting for to turn the trial in my favor. On that night, on the night of the murder, the person occupying the seat on the omnibus cabin that was obscured by the view was... I'm thinking it was him.
I think so too. 'Cause he's the only other one.
Yeah, because he couldn't be there. He couldn't be
Yeah.
there. He couldn't be there.
Right.
He was in view.
Right.
I think it was
I
him.
think it was him too.
Take that!
Oh, silence.
The passenger in the enclosed cabin that the witnesses on the roof deck failed to see.
Hello.
Has-
Sorry.
Yes. Okay. McDonald's. McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Oh, are you guys gonna get a McChicken?
Did you guys want anything?
I'm okay. Thank you though.
Do you want anything?
I'm good.
Sure. Hello? Hello?
Oh. Yeah.
That sounds good. They're okay.
Wasn't he technically?
nuggets.
He was in Wonder Woman.
You use your best judgment.
He was in Wonder Woman 85.
Was he?
He was the bad guy.
Was he?
Well, technically he
yeah,
was
that's it.
misunderstood,
Oh.
but
That's it.
bad guy.
Let's find out. That
Okay,
sounds
thank you.
familiar
Bye.
now that you
And
said
he
it.
had a kid in that show too, and the only reason why he was doing the whole thing was to take care of his kid.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I
right. He
saw that.
was. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so he did another thing with taking care of his kid.
He's a good protector vibe.
Is that bitch getting McDonald's? You're damn right that bitch be getting McDonald's.
Do you want anything, Tyler?
Yeah, did you want McDonald's?
Do you want
bro?
McDonald's before Christian, leaves?
Because I can bring a McDonald's.
Did you want a
Oh,
McChicken?
McDonald's.
Are we doing the
Do you want a
McChicken thing again? We talking about this McChicken thing?
McChicken.
McChicken. So you finally get the difference between
No,
At the
but
end
that's
of the
fine.
campaign, we should all just get little gold McChicken.
We should.
Make me a vegan McChicken.
I saw a guy. It's not vegan.
I
but
wanted
I saw a
to-
guy.
He make a din din.
Oh.
He's
What are
already
you
making
making? There's nothing at the house. What you making?
You can't make anything.
Lies.
Look, I want a vegan McChicken and a vegan chicken sandwich.
Let me see. I think I saw
There's
someone
vegan patties.
show
but
how to make a vegan McChicken.
Oh, interesting.
Or it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't
Bacon,
vegan,
egg sandwich.
It was just a.
Oh, he's making a
honey-
bacon egg
Ooh,
sandwich.
That sounds fucking good.
Will you make me one?
You have bacon?
Because I haven't had dinner. Will you make me one and just leave it in the
Because
microwave?
I have an imagination.
Please. At least some bacon.
No. What?
Just a little extra, please.
Please, sir. Please.
Please spare some bacon. Whatever. You will. 196 calorie McChicken. Boom. McChicken.
This is a vegan McChicken?
No. But you could just do it with tofu or tempeh.
Sure.
And bread it.
Sure.
Tempeh, I heard, can get that texture.
Yeah, tempeh is good like that.
Yeah.
It's more bacony texture, but still. Chop it up, mayo.
Yeah,
bun.
people say the best vegan textured option
Yeah.
is vegan bacon.
Yeah.
People are saying that vegan bacon is like as close as you're going to get to vegan bacon.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
But I think tempeh tastes better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Less oil maybe?
Yeah.
No, do you want just bacon?
You
What does
want
that
just
What does that mean, Tyler?
No, she wants a sandwich, Tyler.
What does
No,
that
I don't.
mean?
No, I
Just
want. I
bacon?
want to just make some extra eggs too, and just leave them out. It's fine.
And bacon.
Just make eggs and bacon.
Yeah.
And then you can toast when you get there,
Yeah.
so that the toast doesn't
I mean,
get
if
soggy
you
with the
really
eggs.
don't want to make me eggs, I will just take bacon. Like 2 slices of bacon, please. She's crying. Why are you crying? Is that a cry?
That-
or is that a check mark?
That
What's
looks like a
happening?
cry. That looks like a
Why
triple
are you
cry face right now.
crying?
Is it a cry or a happy? Is it a laughing cry or a sad cry?
No, it's a sad cry.
No, it's a
probably.
sad cry.
He's
Tyler.
sad crying. Maybe he's missing you.
No, he doesn't want to make me food.
He can make himself and you food at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I have a boogie in my nose.
Uh-oh.
Blow it out.
Boogie time.
In my tissue.
Woo!
Let's boogie.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Did I get it?
I
think
don't
got
know.
it.
Only you can tell us that.
If only you can prevent forest
Do you
fires.
want us to look?
Yeah. We'll check.
No, I don't want you to look. I have to defrost in a whole another package of bacon.
Oh,
You're
then
gonna
don't
use.
do it.
You're
It's
gonna-
fine.
Bacon
Tyler,
doesn't
Tyler,
take that
you're gonna
long
do it
to
within the next 2 days anyway,
defrost.
right? You're gonna eat that bacon within the next 2 days.
Bacon's so
Defrost
thin.
it. Just defrost it.
Just put it in hot water.
Just defrost
If
it.
you don't want to, it's fine. I'll survive. It's
Just
okay.
defrost it, Tyler.
Bully Tyler.
No,
Just
I
defrost it.
feel bad.
Tyler, make dinner for your wife.
Look.
I wouldn't want to
Tyler.
defrost it either. It's
Tyler,
okay.
Tyler, this is the thing. Is if you defrost it and you make her a sandwich, she has to do something nice for you. So the next time that... Yes, that's how that works. That's how that works.
No, we don't tit for tat in this household. If you want to be nice, be nice. He said
Yeah.
I'm already doing it. No,
He's already
don't
doing it.
do
Yeah, good job, Tyler. I'm proud of you, dude. I'm proud of you. You work hard.
wanna get in
You study.
I'm gonna get you in trouble.
Oh my God, this is on air. This is on air.
He's outing me. Dad, come home and be like, "Where's my bacon?" better have made me bacon.
You just start like
Cracking.
cracking your
Where's
face.
the bacon at?
Where's that bacon?
I've been training. I have a personal trainer now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in
like,
training.
You're like, Susato told me how to flip people.
Judo throw.
Susato's got this. It has to be Mr. Magnus McGilded.
Also, that's a good idea. We should freeze our bacon because we always get our bacon always goes bad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Yep.
because we can't use it all.
It's a lot of bacon.
It is a lot of bacon.
I don't eat bacon.
Mr. McGilded?
What are you talking about, counsel? That's the name of the defendant.
Exactly.
Objection!
Oh my god, he just throws it? He throws it.
If I desecrate this chamber by smashing my hollow chalice, do forgive me the discourtesy.
Lord Van Zykes.
People talk of those tiny island nations in the Far East as having a learning and culture of their own. But I see they use the terms ill-advisedly. Okay.
What are you trying to say?
Let me explain in terms that even a student of an artless backwater such as yourself might
Holy shit.
understand.
What the fuck?
When the bloody scene unfolded, the victim and his assailant were sitting side by side.
Didn't I say he wasn't wearing gloves when they showed us this the first time? I was like, he's not wearing his gloves. Boom, snap, crackle, pop.
There you go.
Pop. Multiple witnesses have attested to the fact. It is the very premise on which this case was built.
Well, that's why your case is fucking shoddy and you suck. Okay?
Objection.
But that premise might be wrong. May be wrong. What?
What?
Yeah, do it like a duck. If the victim really was sitting beside Mr. McGilded, it creates an inconsistency that can't be reconciled in any way. What inconsistency, counsel? The defendant's gloves, my lord. Both witnesses made the same testimony. They claim that there was blood on both hands of the person sitting next to the victim.
Objection!
Yet we only know the truth be otherwise. Only one glove bears the gory remain. Objection!
The point is, even in the face of this irrefutable evidence, both witnesses have maintained their stance. Yes, their testimonies remain unchanged, even though we should have thrown them out to begin with. Exactly. They both adamantly swear that they have clearly remember seeing blood on both hands of the assailant. Slam. In short, their memory of events is correct, and their testimony reveals the truth. It was someone else sitting beside the victim that night, a third party we have yet to identify. And the victim's blood was on the passenger's hands, both of them.
Objection!
And who was this third party?
Obviously, Hosonaga, the true culprit. Extraordinary.
The big bad of this entire game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's the fucking girl with the goose in her head.
Yup. The whole time.
Order! 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 What exactly are you postulating?
Objection!
Postulating?
Postulating.
Postulated.
The defense's postulation is just that. Nothing more than conjecture. The witnesses have clearly stated that they saw the accused. Objection! I feel like I'm going into Russian.
It's kind of.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't... It still sounds like Transylvanian.
Yeah, it still sounds like Dracula.
But when elaborating on his testimony, Mr. Fairplay said that 2 of them were wearing hats, and I couldn't exactly make out their faces. Yes.
The tops of their heads were obscured by the roof. I could see the rest of them.
Yes, that's right. Both gents were most certainly hatted. Hatters do tend to notice such things, sir.
And what particular style of hat did the 2 gentlemen sport, Mr. First? Oh, fuck.
I'm afraid I don't remember.
You fuck! You can't call yourself a hatter and not remember what the fucking hat.
Literally.
And you call yourself a hatter. You're damn right.
The style of the hat makes no difference. There was no 3rd passenger in that cabin.
How can you be sure?
Because if there had been, the accused, Mr. McGilden, would undoubtedly have offered to depose the fact. Unless, that is, you are proposing an even more preposterous explanation.
The fact that he was asleep?
Yeah, what?
That the accused failed to even notice the presence of the true culprit in the very cabin in which he traveled.
Yes.
Where is that defendant?
He's right. If there was another person traveling in the enclosed cabin on the omnibus, it's inconceivable that Mr. McGilden would have been unaware of it. Order! There is clearly a simple solution to this problem.
Bring the accused, Mr. McGilden, to the stand.
Well, what do you say, counsel?
The prosecution objects, merely.
On what grounds?
On the ground that it is stupid. As a suspect, you will have already made a full statement to the police.
But what if there's some reason he's unable to speak freely?
Magnus McGilden is no uneducated ruffian.
Ugh.
If it indeed turns out the man has been withholding information, you can be sure it would have been a most deliberate act.
Counsel for the defense, what is your opinion? My lord? Should we ask Mr. McGilden to testify or not?
Yeah, let's get his testimony.
Get his ass up here.
Yeah, let's have a chat.
Yes, we need to hear what he has to say in order to find out the truth. The defense would like to call Mr. McGilden to the stand. In that case, I would like to hear the opinion of the jury. Yes, I need a little time to consider this. I want to see his nose go plop.
See?
Yeah,
Oh, there it is. Yep.
If you ask me, I think we should hear what Mr. McGilden has to say.
get the man out here, I say.
It would be utterly illogical to not hear his testimony.
When something needs doing, get it done. That's how I run things at the guild.
Hearing what the patron of my favorite little park has to say. Oh yes, that would be lovely.
She wanted to kill him a moment ago. Yes. Yes. The jury says the man must be heard. Very well. The court will hear the defendant's testimony. Bailiff, show the defendant to the stand at once. This also seems like the first time that the judge is actually, like, relatively on your side.
At least a little fairer.
Yeah, because he's like objection overruled, you know, to the prosecution, which never happens in the previous games.
They're like, okay.
Let proceedings be resumed. Mr. McGilden, have you been listening to the discourse of the day? It's your time to shine.
Now let's see.
Do
be sure I have, my lord.
Yes.
He's back.
Back again.
There are now 2 matters on which the court desires to hear from you. The first is whether or not there was a third party with you in the omnibus cabin as proposed by the defense. The second is that such a person were indeed present. Why did you conceal that fact from the police?
But God, no. 'Tis not in my nature to hide anything at all.
Just answer the questions, please.
The truth of the matter is, I've been desperate about this all along. Do I tell yous all, or keep me mouth shut?
What? Tell us what, Mr. McGilder?
The fine fella representing me is absolutely right. In the carriage on the night with myself and the other man, there was another passenger.
Of course there was.
We went through 2 full episodes. He could have just told us the truth. We could have gotten right here.
Well, there has to be a reason. He doesn't want to tell us.
Guaranteed this third passenger is the lady with the goose on her head. 100%.
You think so?
Not really.
I'm like, I don't know.
She has a chicken on her head this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Every
the
time
goose
we
is
see
cooked.
her, it's like,
Oh, it's a different bird.
Ew.
Yeah. That's why she's wearing a hat. It's just a plate
Oh my
Oh,
god.
with
no.
the goose on it.
No. No.
It's true.
And it was me who helped the little urchin get away after it all happened. Why?
Why say that?
Yeah. You.
You? You what? He's actually keeled over.
Yeah.
No. Magnus McGilden. That convenient excuse can't save you now.
I'm truly sorry. So I am, Lord Van Zeeks. I'm sure you'll be wanting to know why I said nothing when I was taken by the police. I do be having a very good reason, I assure you.
Is it his kid or something? Which was?
Well, the little child was just in the wrong place at the wrong time and not in any way involved, you see?
But what? What?
Oh, if the police had known the wee one was there, they'd have assumed she'd done it. They'd have hauled her into this here courtroom just like myself.
She done it? Somebody's goose is here! Whose goose is it?
I was only trying to spare her that. Young hearts and young minds are easily damaged, my lord.
And who was this young child of which whom you speak? Oh, you're not gonna fucking
That
tell us.
I don't know.
What?
Really, bud?
Oh my god!
We were so close.
You don't know?
Well, the wee teen just happened to be in the carriage that night. I never saw her before or since.
Objection!
We have absolutely no reason to believe this man. The prosecution calls for the witness's statement to be disregarded by the court.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the urchin isn't here in this courtroom as we speak, listening to the proceedings. What?
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 Excuse me.
What? Bang!
Whoa!
Oh, drama.
Smoke!
Fire! There's a fire!
Look, somebody's trying to get away! Come after them, it's no use!
I can't see anything through all this smoke.
What is going on?
Be careful, Mr. Naruhodo. Cover your face.
Bailiff, don't let the accused escape. Secure the omnibus.
I hereby call an emergency recess. Bailiff, ensure the defendant is in custody and clear the courtroom.
This video.
What the fuck? Is she a fucking ninja? What the fuck? We were hurriedly
Gets the
removed
voice
from the smoke-filled courtroom by the bailiff, and amidst the chaos as people stumbled one over another in their desperation to flee the chamber, we had no idea what was happening. All we knew was that, for the time being, the trial was suspended.
Time to save.
Oh, to be continued.
Time to save.
And that's the end of the game.
Go!
Congratulations.
We
The
did
goose was
it!
cooked.
That took shorter than I thought.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Yeah, we're making headway. Do we want to continue? I'm down.
8.
Yeah.
It's 8:30 right now.
Like 9.
Can go another half hour?
Yeah.
40 minutes? Okay. 18th February, 12:52 p.m. The Old Bailey, Defendant's Antechamber. What on earth just happened in there?
Mr. Naruhodo, I've managed to find out what happened.
Miss Susato?
I was told it was from an advanced form of smoke grenade, a type of exploding device that releases smoke.
A smoke grenade? It sounds like the sort of things ninjas use.
Oh.
I know.
They're just making sure everything is safe now. I think the trial will start again before long.
But who would have done something like that?
The police managed to catch someone who was trying to flee the courtroom, apparently.
Flee the courtroom? Why?
Well, it's a young girl of around 15, I hear.
A young girl? Then could it be? The other passenger Mr. McGilda was talking about?
My thoughts exactly.
So he wasn't lying. Oh, what's become of Mr. McGilda, actually? There are so many things I need to ask him about, but he's not here. He's fucking dead.
I think he was summoned to the prosecutor's antechamber to answer questions, along with the young girl.
Who is she, I wonder?
Who is she?
Who are you? And that was even. And what was even she doing here in the trial? She was taking a huge risk, and for what possible benefit to herself? It's definitely his kid. It's definitely his kid.
You think so?
Yep, 100%. What's that?
He would out his kid like that.
No, that's the thing. He didn't want to out his kid.
But he said he'd never seen the kid before.
Yeah, but he lied. Everybody's lying.
The 20 pence.
Oh,
I think it's the driver's kid.
According to the coachman, Mr. Pepper. He took 4 passengers that night at the fare of 5 pence each. That comes to a total of 20 pence exactly.
but now it seems that there were, in fact, 5 passengers.
Which means the figures don't seem to add up again.
She's right. That is strange. Counsel for the defense, kindly proceed into the courtroom. The trial will reconvene. Recommence in 5 minutes. Oh, thank you, officer. We'll go in straight away.
Well, whoever she is, I imagine this young girl will be asked to take the stand and testify now. I really can't imagine what she's going to say, but it could alter the whole direction of the trial.
And Melissa's definitely voicing her.
Oh god.
We'll know soon enough, Miss Susato.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Why did she have a smoke grenade?
That's a good question. 15th of February, 1 p.m. in the old... 18th? 18th of February? What did I say? 15th?
15th, yeah.
18th of February. It kind of, I mean, I don't know.
Sure.
18th of February, 1 p.m. the old Bailey courtroom. She's a fucking
look at
hoodlum.
Melissa.
She's a fucking hoodlum.
Look at her. It's Melissa.
Is it?
It's just Melissa with blonde hair.
There was a time.
There was a time. There's the young girl next to Mr. McGilda. Look. She must have been one of the one who caused the disturbance before. Well, after that rather eventful recess, the court will now resume the trial of Mr. Magnus McGilden. Magnus McGilden. McGillicuddy. McGoogles.
Magoo.
Now then, Lord Van Zykes.
My lord.
I believe you have established the cause of the smoke which veiled proceedings earlier.
It seems to have been from an advanced form of smoke grenade, of the sort typically employed by the army.
Good gracious, the army? What in devil's name?
It was an elaborate attempt by a young girl to cloak her escape from the public gallery, but she was caught,
She fucking be here.
and now occupies the stand.
Why would she be here? Your name, girl? Are you responsible for the smoke grenade which induced such pandemonium here in my courtroom? What is the meaning of this deplorable behavior?
Ahem, if I may, my lord.
Yes, Mr. McGilded.
I think perhaps I ought to explain here why it is that this wee lass was here in the first place and why she tried to bolt like that. 'Tis all tied up with the events of that night, so it is.
Wasn't he fucking asleep?
Yeah.
What's
obviously not,
happened?
I guess.
What's happened? Very well, Mr. McGilded, give your testimony. You will explain to the court exactly how this young woman is involved in the case.
Ah.
Just what did happen that night? It's not like the defense lawyer needs that information or anything. Witness testimony. The young girl.
On the night in question, I took the back seat in the omnibus and promptly nodded off. Then, Bagora, a loud thud and a wee scream woke me up with a fair start. There was a fella collapsed on the floor at my feet, so I sat him up on the seat across from me. Oh. Then I turned to find out where that scream had come from, and bless my soul, what did I find? There was a child in there, all curled up in a ball, hiding her wee self away.
What?
So he was already dead?
He was dead before he woke up.
I guess so.
On the floor in the cabin, and then he was propped up, which made it look like he was stabbing, but then his two hands were bloody.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I remain somewhat baffled, I confess, but from what I gather on the night of the question, this young girl was indeed riding in the omnibus, is that correct?
It is exactly as the defense counsel said. This lass was the 5th passenger, my lord.
But he's still but he didn't charge her.
Yeah.
You think he's the coachman's kid?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah?
But I don't know. Why does she have military stuff?
That's a good question. The defense may cross-examine the witnesses. Are you ready, counsel? Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Or rather, no, me lord. I have no idea where to start.
Ah.
He's out of drink. He threw his second glass away already.
Where'd you put the wine bottle?
It's below the desk. Are we just... I assume we're just pressing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold it!
And when you first got into the omnibus, were there any other passengers on board?
There were not. The cabin was empty, and there was one on the roof deck either. No one on the roof deck, I mean.
You were the first passenger, as it were, I see.
Aye, and that's why I took the back side, as I did. 'Tis the most comfortable, so it is.
Could you explain exactly what you mean by the back seat?
By all means, 'tis how you already described it earlier. I'm talking about the seat opposite the one which the poor gentleman who was stabbed was sitting.
It'd be easier if you literally just said the one in the back of the coach. The one facing the front of the coach.
Ah, yeah. Yep. Like I said, 'tis the most comfortable and where I feel most at ease. And of course, I enjoy gazing through the skylight from time to time as well. Oh,
Then Bagora.
Hold it!
Solomon Bagora.
no.
No, you don't get that?
No.
Solomon and Gomorrah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was like, it's not Gamora.
Yeah. Bagora.
Yeah.
A loud thud, you say, and a scream.
Aye, that's right. How can I explain it? It was like the sound of someone falling to the ground. That sort of noise.
And so you think it was the sound of Mr. Mason falling to the floor having been stabbed?
Well, now, you remember I was asleep at the time, so I wouldn't like to say. And when the sound woke me, I opened my eyes. There wasn't a soul to be seen in the carriage, but the fella on the floor.
Until you literally look left.
Yep.
So you didn't see anyone? But at the same moment, you did hear a scream. Ah, from the seats above you on the roof deck, I presume.
Not above me, no, my lord. 'Twas from inside the cabin. But I wasn't altogether thinking about the scream. No, I was too stunned by the desperate sight before me eyes.
Fella claps on the floor at the feet.
Hold it!
You set him up, the victim, you mean?
That I did. On the seat across from me, as I said. I could plainly see the poor devil was already gone. And you wouldn't leave a dead man just lying on the floor, now would you?
I mean, well, you probably should.
Yeah.
'Tis common courtesy, so it is.
I find that a little hard to believe.
Arrah, Lord Van Zeeks. Now why would that be?
You wake to find a man lying dead at your feet in a carriage. Any normal person would air the cabin.
Ara.
Any upstanding member of London society, that is.
Well now, as you know, I'm in something of a special line of business.
Business of lending money at exorbitant rates of interest.
Aye. Unfortunately, my lord, not everyone is thankful for the help I offer them, and some would even see me dead. So I did try, where at all possible, to avoid getting myself in a tangle with trouble.
Are you suggesting that you were just going to leave the man there?
Heavens alive, no! I was always intending to report it, so I was. Only, I had a mind to find out the whys and the wherefores first.
The whys and the wherefores?
Right you are. There were some details I wanted to understand before anyone else got to meddling. That wee scream I heard, for example.
Before Hosonaga got there,
Yeah.
I needed to figure out everything. There's no way we would have figured it out afterward.
Wouldn't your good self do just the same?
I mean, I did in the first case.
Yep.
True.
But then nobody believed us.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hold it!
I'm afraid I don't understand. I'm sure you told the court that there was no one else in the carriage except for yourself and the victim.
So I did, sir, so I did. As far as I could see, that is.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
It must be hiding in the thing. Well now, 'tis a queer thing. The wee scream I heard as I woke up.
Came from inside of his...
Like under the sea, yeah. Yeah, it came from, if you'll excuse the vulgar expression, under me backside.
He is not talking about farting, people. He's...
His farts are his little scream.
Yeah. It's like a balloon, like that when you do with a balloon, yeah. Good gracious. Under your backside.
And when I lifted the seat on which I'd been sitting, I found there was a wee cubbyhole there for storage.
Mr. Naruhodo, we can examine the omnibus ourselves, as we already did. And we saw the little cubby.
Yep. Remember? Yes, of course. The whole bus was submitted as evidence. I already did it.
This would be a very good time to have a thorough look around inside if we hadn't already done so.
Do we have to do it again?
No. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it. Okay.
And that's when I found her.
That's for people who haven't played multiple of these games and don't know how to look at everything when you get it.
Hold it!
You said she was hiding herself?
Aye, that's right. It was hard to see in the dim lamplight, but she's all curled up in a wee ball when our eyes met. Well, me heart nearly stopped beating in me chest.
You're really overacting this.
Still and all, I pulled her out from under there and sat her on a seat opposite so I could have a wee chinwag with her. Chinwag.
Oh god.
Ooh,
I don't even want to imagine what a chinwag is.
The seat opposite.
That's right. Just next to the dead gentleman there.
Dude.
This man, he sits a 15-year-old girl next to a dead guy.
Yeah, what is going on?
Dude.
Bruh.
Sir.
Can we... I think this guy should just be thrown in jail anyway. Can we just...
I think so too.
Let's get him,
shady
like...
regardless.
We get him off, but, like, we should just throw him in jail.
Yeah, he's just a shady guy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see? He
You
knows.
set this young girl next to a corpse, sir?
Well, as I'm sure I mentioned, a gentleman in my position can all too often find himself in mortal danger. So, I needed to find out just who this urchin was, you see.
You see.
And while I was in the middle of talking with her, I heard another scream. A fellow's voice this time.
Also from inside the case. Presumably that scream was Mr. First, who was sitting on the roof deck.
Right you are again, I would say, sir. Looking down through the skylight, he must have seen this young girl and the gentleman with the knife in his belly.
In other words, the previous witness did not, in fact, see you at all, Mr. McGilden. What they believed to be yourself and the victim was in fact this girl and late Mr. Mason.
Aye, my lord. I was, as I think everyone understands now, sat at the back of the carriage, out of sight. Prospector's gone. There's just no...
You're doing a great job.
He's somewhere.
Yeah, he's
That's
somewhere.
fine.
He's trying to find it.
Yeah.
It is certainly plausible.
He's a shady man, so his,
Yeah, it's not his real accent. Anyway.
Exactly.
He's a Sawyer. The defendant has somewhat diminutive in stature, and readily confused, perhaps, with this young girl.
After that, of course. With the scream of the gentleman over us, the driver realized something was wrong and pulled up the horses.
Thank you, I've heard enough. So have I, you fucking prick. The events are explained as clear in my mind. However, at least one conundrum remains.
Yeah, who stabbed him?
Who is this girl?
Oh, that too.
Who are you?
You think she is the daughter of the guy who's dead?
I don't know. Her name is Gina Lestrade, my lord.
Lestrade.
Gina Lestrade.
Gina Lestrade. She's a chancer. Earns her crust among large crowds, reliving people of their purses.
So she's a pickpocket.
I hear a door.
What's commonly called a pickpocket.
What?
What?
I'm here!
Oh, perfect. A new character for you.
Oh, really? Is there a new character?
Yes.
Is this one?
No.
Oh.
This girl here, a petty thief?
Did they bring the sauce? I didn't check to see if they brought the sauce.
Yes. Oh, they got
Ordar. Is this true, Miss Lestrade?
for you.
Miss Lestrade, you will answer the question. She's got a fucking gun! Oh my god! Ah! How dare you? What is the meaning of this?
Oh, goodbye.
She's fucking gone. Oh!
Nope.
The girl! She's gone!
Open your eyes. That's you.
Oh, I'm over here.
Yeah.
Good gracious. How? What was the point in that little sidestep?
I know what you are thinking. Grown-ups are the same. This dirty little dipper, you'll say, slipped up and got caught on the job. She got herself backed into a corner, so she knifed the gent. Go on, that's what's in your edge, ain't it?
No, not at all. This is a court of law. We're here to determine the truth, not the...
Oh my god.
Ah, fuck!
Don't try me, bitch. Look, knives are for cowards. Only thugs use weapons like that. All I need for what I do is these fingers.
Didn't you just shoot 2 guns at us?
These hands.
Yeah.
Rated E for everyone. I'm a professional, alright? Maybe not in your eyes, but I got pride in what I do.
Let me guess. You don't count smoke guns along your weapons for thugs.
Oh, this? Yeah, this was in a bag I lifted the other day. Down there where they keep the four-wheeled drags. It's nice, isn't it? I like the pink best.
Ah, do not wave that thing in my direction again.
Who the fuck is this guy?
So,
He's the prosecutor.
No!
he drinks on the job.
And breaks it
You
everywhere.
admit that you were riding the omnibus in the night in question.
Oh, this is Transylvania.
Yeah.
Amy was asking me about how to do Transylvania after.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
I
would be
told-
why.
I will eat your burrito.
Burrito.
Tis alright, lass. You can tell him the truth now.
Alright, yeah. Just like the Irishman said.
He is Irish.
Yeah, but I can't do an Irish
No,
accent.
it's all good, but we know now. It's been confirmed. The court accepts this girl, Miss Gina Lestrade, as a valid and significant witness in this case. Accordingly, young lady, we will now hear your testimony, if you please.
Did you want it? I was wondering. I was like,
You will tell the court exactly what happened in the omnibus on the night in question.
You want it?
Alright. If I have to.
Witness testimony.
Witness testimony.
What the girl saw.
So I snuck inside the carriage before they ooped. Oh, before they hooked up the horses, just like always.
You just did a 1-minute plank when I have 4 people in my office.
Do
Here.
a vertical plank.
Are you really gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it.
If we all do 15 seconds.
No, I'll do it. Hold on. You just play through the game.
Okay.
Hey, I have points to use. Alright.
You got points to use? How many points you got to use?
Careful.
careful.
I'll make it. I got room. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Do a plank against the desk.
No. We're playing on the ground.
9K points.
9K?
Is that a lot?
9K.
No, that's not a lot.
9,000 points.
Oh.
Freaking Gina has 300,000 at this
Oh my
point.
god.
That's,
She can make you do so many
Wild.
planks.
That's 1,000 more than the appropriate amount of life points in your video.
Don't you have like a shit ton of points as
Oh,
well?
you're channeling Joey.
A little bit. You hear it now, right?
Oh god.
Hit
Oh,
it.
you already did it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
There you go.
But it was a right old waste of time. I got nothing to show the troubles for me troubles that night. I'll tell you. You can't see a blind thing in that hiding place. It's pitch in there. Then after a while, I heard this loud bang. Nearly jumped out my skin. I did, and the scream just came out. It's because of that this swell found me. It helped me get away, mine. What the fuck is this?
He's still planking, by the way, Tyler.
Oh yeah, he is.
Full planking. As he sniffs McDonald's. I'll take over. Yes, he let you go. Oh no. I fail to understand why you would let this street urchin go, Mr. McGilded. Oh, 'tis simplicity itself, my lord. You see, she couldn't possibly have killed the other passenger. I knew that for a fact. How? Good job.
But
Yay!
Thanks.
Another one.
Yeah. It'd be a shame if...
It'd be a shame if he used all those points. When I actually had, if he used those points when I actually had room to do it in.
you have a cooldown, don't you?
On that one, I have a cooldown. He's got 2 other ones he can use.
Uh-oh, don't give him ideas.
Okay. Well, he can't because he's out of points.
There you go.
He had 9K. He's got 4K now.
Ah.
Was
As-
planking 5K.
Uh-oh.
Oh, stretch it up.
He redeemed stretch.
I can stretch it up. We can all stretch it up.
I stretch after Dougie's.
Stretch.
You're gonna nuggy stretch?
I've been stretching
You
this
put
whole
one up,
time.
and then you put it in your mouth.
Yeah, there you go.
And you put one up.
Careful, you got sauce on that.
It's a high risk stretch. As I'm sure I said before, sir. Actually, that feels really good. I was sitting right on top of the place where she was hiding herself.
I think a demonstration is called for.
This is where I was sat that night.
And the cubby hole for which you have spoken is underneath the seat, I presume? Yes. It does appear large enough to accommodate someone of the girl's stature. Wasn't the one that we...
It didn't let us lift that
It didn't let us
side,
lift this
I don't
one?
think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, there was stuff in there.
There was stuff in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Aye, but of course, the wee lass was stuck in there. Because I'd parked myself on the seat for the duration.
Oh.
So you see, that's why I let the last bolt. I knew that if the police found her there, they'd automatically assume she'd done it. But I couldn't live with myself if a young life was ruined when all the time I knew she was innocent.
Even though you must have realized your actions would result in your own innocence being called into question.
Not at all, my lord. Not at all.
Huh? Ah.
I knew in my own heart that I was innocent. So I thought it was worth taking a punt on me own good name for the sake of this less fortunate lass.
My goodness.
What a perfect gentleman.
My lord, this fine example of a man cannot possibly be guilty of this heinous crime like this. I'm ashamed of myself for ever doubting you, sir. So there's only one. It's the lady. With calm, calculated reasoning, one arrives clearly at the truth every time. Oh, wait, did we just win?
But then the judge still has to decide. Also, we don't know who stabbed him.
You know, we don't know who stabbed him.
You just came to the conclusion that he's innocent.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is from the last time we streamed.
Oh, yeah.
I never took it off my desk.
Thank you.
Saints alive. All 6 members of the jury consensual in their leaning to a verdict of not guilty? Does that mean we're...
Mr. Naruhodo, well, this must mean...
It must mean what?
that we're victorious.
We've won? Are you sure?
Objection!
Oh fuck! This man ready to fuck right now.
This is mating dance.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he ready to fuck. Jesus Christ, look at this man.
If the sight of my iron-heeled Wellington offends, pray, do forgive the discourtesy.
Okay, he's just like the do first and ask forgiveness later.
Certainly a surprise for everyone.
Yep.
This really is a consummate example of the one monumental flaw in British judicial practices, where evidence and reasoning should be paramount. Emotion rules the day.
Emotion?
Can you do the rat-a-tat sound?
The machine gun? That one.
Yeah.
God damn,
Can't
see?
do it.
Can't roll your R's.
No, I can't roll my R's.
He can't roll his R's.
But you
But
can
he
do
can
that.
do that.
He can do that.
See, how does that make sense? I can't do either.
He does it
See, that makes sense.
Yeah.
because he does it against his teeth. When he does that.
Yeah. Like I push my tongue into the front of my teeth.
Yeah, so raise that a little bit to the place where your gun meets your teeth. You don't need to roll it like continuously, you just need to do it once. There you go. Yeah. And then just milk.
Just what?
Just and then just do that for what, like, very quickly for your R's.
Roman.
There you go.
Roman.
So you can do it. Roman.
when you're not doing it with a word and you're just trying to roll the R,
Yeah.
it's so much harder.
Ah.
Roman.
Roman.
Roman. Roswell.
Roswell.
Burrito.
Burrito. Burrito.
Try one of the confessions.
Yes, there's a package for each of us. Shannon's at an office trivia.
Yeah.
Huh?
I told Shannon's at an office trivia night tonight.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Nice.
was
That
like
sounds like
Christian.
fun.
It's my favorite.
If you ever want to go to trivia,
Yeah, but it's
On-
office trivia.
her trivia's on-
right now.
her
It's
trivia's
like,
on
I'm on my
Thursday.
Yeah, that's Magic Night. Next week is MCU, so I'm thinking about it.
Oh,
MCU?
okay.
Yeah, Marvel
Marvel.
Cinematic Universe.
Oh, you mean we're seeing the movie?
No, as in that's the next trivia night next week.
Trivia.
Oh, how do you guys know?
Shannon told us.
When'd she say?
What did she say?
Was she in the chat? Oh, yeah, she did say it in the chat.
Oh, like currently?
Yeah, she just said it in the chat.
No, she called me up. It was like,
Oh.
I 100% believe that you guys were just chatting about it. I was like, yeah,
So confused.
text out.
I'm sorry.
How many cookies are left in there?
That does sound like fun.
Okay.
MCU trivia sounds like fun.
Well, we can do it.
I don't know if I could do an MCU one.
I'm not confident as much as I am in The Office.
Well, I'm not confident in The Office, so.
Like, I need to brush up in case there's like trivia from like The Office ladies because they go super in depth. But if it's just from watching the show, I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't there a
I can't do
Twilight
The
one?
Office.
Did we miss that one?
Yes.
There was?
Damn it.
That was the week before.
Damn it.
I would have killed that one.
Well,
Watch Dogs also have trivia nights on Thursday.
Do they?
they do.
I miss 99's trivia nights.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays, I think it
Wednesdays.
was.
Yeah.
Bottle 99.
Never been to a trivia night.
It's fun. It's fun.
Oof.
Oof.
They didn't place. They lost and they didn't even place.
What? What were the questions?
Yeah, you gotta be like,
Is she
photo
watching right now? She's not
memorizes
watching
those
right
questions.
She's not watching right now. Oof.
What do you win? What do they give you?
I don't know, but she last week during what's it called? She was first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twilight. She was first
Hell
place
yeah.
in Twilight trivia.
Good.
So.
Good. Someone had to take it home. Good.
What do you mean, his true nature?
Do you really think Scotland Yard would have made such a glaring omission? After the incident, the omnibus was comprehensively searched by officers. Officers of the police. Obviously, the interior of this cubby hole.
I'm gonna go hang out with Angelina. Just keep her company.
We should be almost done, too.
She looked like she was just chilling on the couch.
She was working on her midterm on the couch.
Was doing her
Oh.
midterm.
But I mean,
I'm also gonna get water.
Was included in their investigation.
hmm?
The compartment under the posterior seat was full of the coachman's belongings. It's noted in black and white here in the police report.
Good lord.
The evidence has been tampered with. In order to corroborate Mr. McGilded's story, someone has unlawfully removed everything from under the seat.
What? Order! Order! How could such a devious contrivance
Sure.
possibly have affected council?
Naturally, we must acknowledge the deficiencies of the constabulary in allowing this to have happened. However, I assure you, when the omnibus was wheeled into the courtroom this morning, the compartment under the seat was not empty.
Very true.
Guys,
we saw
we
it.
saw it.
Correct.
We did see
Well,
it.
my Nipponese friend,
Me?
when the carriage was submitted as evidence, doubtless you examined it in fine detail as would any self-respecting practitioner of the law.
How funny would it be if you were at this point and you hadn't examined it yet?
Yeah.
You're like, shit.
Yeah.
Pray, what did you find the condition of the under-seat compartment to be?
Oh, to be sure, the young gentleman will be able to clear this up in a jiffy.
Sorry?
It is after 9, by the way.
Okay. Just,
Oh, go ahead. You tell the court now, fella.
yeah, you just tell us when you're ready to be done.
I wanted to find a good stopping point, but I think they're gonna keep chatting for a second before we get to a good stopping
Do we
point.
just want to get to the next, like, testimony?
Sure. I mean, I don't know how much longer that will be.
I mean, us neither, but we're gonna go a little bit longer and then we'll call it, regardless.
I'm down to find a good stopping point. If it takes too long to get to the testimony, I can't.
No, we'll just cut it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll give it 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Read fast.
How is this all an elaborate excuse by the desperate Lord Van Zeeks?
Read fast.
Well, counsel, do you have something to say on this matter? How am I supposed to answer? What am I supposed to say about the state of the little compartment underneath the seat in the omnibus? Well, it didn't look empty. It wasn't empty.
Wasn't empty.
really don't know if giving this answer is helping my cause as counsel for defense, but as far as I remember at least... Well, I first examined the compartment. I'm fairly certain there was a number of articles inside, yes. Are you sure, counsel?
Ara, beweast. What are you saying now, my daft dog? I thought you were on my side here.
No.
No.
Oh. What game are you playing? Your task is to defend the man in the stand. Why would you say something so to compromise his position?
This is true.
As the advocate for the defense in this trial, I confess that I'm still not entirely sure where I stand. But it seems to me that I should state the facts as I know them clearly and honestly as possible.
Oh, integrity.
'Tis not altogether pleasing, fella.
I'm simply telling the truth, Mr. McGilden.
Well, don't forget that you're supposed to be representing my best interests here, lad. Now then, a fella's memory is a curious thing, and not altogether reliable. No, the court must consider the facts. That their cubbyhole under the seat is as empty as the devil's heart, so it is. Do you think perhaps it would be in your best interest now to admit that you might have been mistaken?
Are they giving us like another... Why? Why do I feel like something's not right here? I should like the jury to weigh in on this matter, I think.
That compartment is designed to house equipment used to maintain the smooth running of the carriage. The guild's rules state that omnibusers should be properly and fully equipped at all times.
Which is what I feel like was in there.
So it certainly wouldn't have been empty on the night in question. Beppo isn't that irresponsible. Sorry. That money-lending fleecer and the pig purse are lying. Dude, hear everything before you give your vote willy-nilly. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna lose them all again. I can't believe I was nearly taken in. The stinking rich are always stinkers. Nothing but cowards, a lot of them.
What? Oh no.
It's a trick. Of course it's a trick.
I mean, that's true. He still is. Very shady.
Quite so. Must concur here. With calm, calculated reasoning, one arrives clearly at the truth every time. Yes, but every time is a different truth, it seems.
You're welcome, my lord. I humbly exhibit the scales of justice. Clearly, a verdict of not guilty at this time would be wholly inappropriate.
Thank you, counsel. But before we proceed any further, there is a matter of outstanding cross-examination.
Boom.
Counsel, for the defense, begin your questioning of the witnesses, please. Yes, my lord. What just happened? The whole balance of the trial was just shifted almost beyond recognition. The Reaper of the Bailey is at work, it would seem.
Ah, feared me.
Boom!
Nice.
This is our stopping point.
Yay! We did the thing.
Good job, guys. How long do you think we spent trying to roll our R?
At least 30 minutes were spent on talking about McChicken and rolling R's.
Oh, McChickens were like 30 minutes in itself.
Yeah, totally. So it makes a good stream, you know?
But yay, we did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray.
We convinced them all just to unconvince half of them.
Yeah.
Good work, guys.
We had them all on the bad side, then we got them all on the good side,
Yep.
and then
now it's even
now
Stevens
it's even
again.
Steven.
Sure is. Beep, beep.
Yeah, just like that. You're good.
Uh,
Good job, guys.
All right. Well done.
Well done.
Um,
Successful lawyering.
good job, team. Exactly.
Could pass the bar.
Thank you, Tyler.
Hey.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
I didn't
officially lawyers now.
Yup.
Yeah.
You think we're
Basically.
halfway done with this case?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Ooh, halfway. Halfway.
We are at least halfway. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how.
We need
I
like
don't remember
one
how
big
far.
long stream. So, but next week, we might not be streaming next week
I guess not. I don't know.
if we go to the thing.
Yeah,
the
if we
trivia?
decide to go, I get off late again next week.
Okay.
Later than I did this week.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if I'd be able to make it all the way to Monterey.
All right.
But
Oh,
We-
to Monterey.
It would be in Monterey. Be a little far.
Yeah.
We can figure it out. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
We can talk about it. But you know what? We'll be back soon.
We'll be back.
If it's not next week, it'll probably be the week after.
yeah.
Hopefully.
No, week after we will be in Disneyland.
You will be gone on Thursday?
Yeah, we have to drive down on Thursday, stay the night, do Disneyland Friday, come back Friday.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Send us pictures of whatever you're getting.
Yup. Yup.
Okay. Yeah, so then not next week, but the week after.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. You and I can do something next week if you want.
Sure.
Whatever you want.
We could start Uncharted. But then we'd have to stop. We just have to
It would be
start
on hold for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be on hold. We'll figure it
figure
out.
something out.
We'll figure it out. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Take care of your fellow neighbor. And most importantly, peace out. A-Town.
Bye.
Bye.